everyone, welcome to another Finally Friday video. I'm going to be starting out this week with some craft cardstock that I'm just folding down to a standard size card. That is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches tall. And I'm going to be using some pattern paper this week from Cosmo Cricut, and this is from their, Earth Love collection. I have to think about that for a minute. They have some birds on some pattern paper, and I'm actually doing something a little bit different with this little pattern because you'll notice that the lines that the birds are on are all sort of uneven and they're not in any straight line whatsoever. So I cut down this little strip to be as straight as possible along the bottom. I'm going to have it go along the bottom of this card. But because it left like an uneven up at the top, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of tearing. I'm hoping that I don't completely ruin it. I'm just going to do some tearing to try to even it out just a little bit, or if it doesn't even it out, then it will look like it was purposely uneven. So I'm hoping I can kind of fib this. Okay, not too bad. Okay, let's see, to think here. Eventually this piece of pattern paper is going to go right there, and I'm going to take this strip and I'm going to put a little scallop edge on it. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and glue these two pieces of pattern paper together on the front of this one. Use my grid mat as sort of a way to make sure that this stays straight. Okay. This is going to go over here. It'll be glued down, but I want to make sure it's at the right spacing that I want it. So I'm actually going to cut it down just a little bit. I'm afraid I don't have any exact measurements for you on this card just because I'm doing a lot of it just by the relative size of things and how it's going to go together. I'm going to go ahead and round this corner before I put it on the card. Okay. Okay, I want it about right there. And then I can go ahead and adhere this part down. Okay, and now I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to be using, before I do the stamping, I'm going to round these corners down here too. This is the best part about the corner chomper, is that in a normal corner rounder, you wouldn't be able to put this in because, it's popped up from the card. But with a corner chomper, which doesn't have any, anything that protrudes over the top, you can do this. Okay. The stamp set I'm going to be using is Loving Words. This is by Ali Edwards for Technique Tuesday. I've used this stamp set multiple other times. So if you've been a watcher of these videos for a while, you'll be familiar with it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place these out on the card so I can get a good idea of how it's going to be stamped. If I can get it going here. Okay. And this says "You Are My Greatest Joy," but I'm just actually going to have it be "You Are My Greatest." So it says "You Are My Greatest Blessing." That's what it's going to say. Beautiful. I'm actually going to cut off the word joy because I can always mount those back together if I need them. Okay, there we go. I'm going to add just a little bit of some white stitching with a white gel pen because you know I can't get away from it. This is because after I tore this edge, there's quite a bit of white showing, so it needs some more white just to finish off the card. Okay, and there's the card for this week. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next week.